Hey my funky Fruit Loops, welcome back to Numinous Soul Oracles. I am your host Nikita, and this is going to be a reading for the air signs, okay? So that's Gemini, Libra and Aquarius. We're going to jump on and do a collective reading for you guys, okay? I've done the other three. You guys are my last little group to do. We're going to start off by doing an energy read from Past Life Oracle. Okay, just to see what it is that is surrounding your energy at the moment. Please excuse my sniffling and my coughing and spluttering if that happens. I'm still recovering from a bit of an illness. You can probably hear it in my deep voice. So just bear with me, okay? I'm feeling very light in this energy, probably because you guys are air signs. But the water signs and the earth signs were quite heavy, okay? This one feels a lot more subtle, but we'll see when we get into it, okay? Okay. Spirit guys, what is the energy surrounding the air signs at the moment, please? On the table. In every single one of the readings, at least one archangel has come out, okay? So that's good. The water signs had 2 archangels that came out. Okay, so for you guys, we've got 17, finding love, spouse or lover. Someone got love on their brain, guys. Archangel Metatron, ancient wisdom and understanding. Number 3. 8, warrior, courage, taking on challenges. And then 16, loss, reversal of fortune. Okay. Sorry guys, bear with me. I feel like there could have been a situation recently or now that you could have lost a lot, okay? You could have lost, you know, finances, friendships, lovers, that kind of thing. I feel like it could have taken a toll on you mentally and emotionally, okay? And not really understanding the reason why. I believe that everything happens for a reason, okay? There's lessons in everything that we do and go through is for our soul's growth and evolution, okay? With Archangel Metatron, it's ancient wisdom and understanding, okay? So it's finding the lesson and the truth in those situations and circumstances that we can apply to our next leg of the journey, okay? I feel like there could be a bit going on in your energy at the moment. There's a sense of calmness as well, but I'm wondering if it's feeling of there's just so much happening and you feel kind of numb about it. You don't know which kind of area to look at first, right? I feel like there's like a reorganization that's needed or like a decluttering. Finding love. There's like a yearning that I feel at the moment. It's like, when is it my turn? When am I going to have that? You know, some people look at couples and they're like snuggling up and having kisses or whatever. And I just feel this like, when's it my turn, right? When am I going to feel that? When am I going to have that? Soon. It's coming in soon, guys. I I can feel it. Sometimes we do need to have that time on our own, okay? That sense of independence and freedom before we can come into union with another person, okay? It's that feeling of being comfortable, being alone, enjoying the pleasure of your own company. Okay. Okay, let's get into a Celtic cross for you guys. I'm hearing damsel, and I just got brought back to I think there's that movie with is it Millie Bobby Brown? She's from Stranger Things. It's a great show. But that's what I get with this warrior card, right? It's like you're the damsel, but you're not a damsel in distress. You're a fucking warrior. Okay, you don't need to put that unnecessary pressure of wanting someone to come in and save you. Okay, because you don't need someone else to save you. You can save yourself. Okay. I don't know why that came through. I'm going to get one more. I'm hearing Daniel. That's the first name that's popped up in any of these readings. Daniel. Okay, center energy for my air signs. 5 of Cups. Okay, so you're feeling a bit regretful or nostalgic or just like a melancholy kind of feeling. Grief, regret. This probably sound harsh, guys, but I'm hearing a woe is me kind of energy, okay? Or it's like you've left something behind in the past that, or something's happened that's brought you a lot of grief. What's crossing the air signs? 7 of Cups. We're going to keep going, guys, and see if I can get an overall picture, okay? Crowning, the Fool. Sorry, the Fool. That's crowning you, taking a leap of faith. What's in the way? 8 of Coins, which is 8 of Pentacles. Where's this coming from? 9 of Swords. Where's this going? 4 of Wands. Okay. I think every one of the elements have been going through their own level of heaviness. So this energy with you guys, it feels heavy, but it's a different kind of heavy. It's like, so how do I put this? So in the Earth reading, I just felt so angry. There was just a lot of anger, right? The fire sign, I think that they were okay. And then the water signs that I've just done before this one, I felt speechless, right? So it's just been all different kinds of heaviness. With you guys, I feel like it's just, I just feel like, fuck it all. Like, just fuck this shit, basically. It's just like, I don't know what I'm fucking doing. That's what it feels like. It's a frustration. in a way, right? You could have been taking steps that you thought were beneficial for you and necessary, but it turns out it wasn't. Like, I'm hearing the grass wasn't greener, right? It wasn't what it was cracked up to be. And I feel like there was just so many offers or opportunities or there was just a lot of different things coming at you from all kind of different directions, and it's just like you don't know where to start. You're just like, fuck it. And I feel like that was like that sense of calm or that numbness that I felt at the start of the reading. It's just like there's too much to deal with. I feel like a shutting down kind of energy. But then with that warrior card, courage, taking on challenges, I feel like this is a time for you guys to face those challenges and those obstacles head on, okay? So you can knock it on its head, okay? So you're thinking about taking a leap of faith towards something. Is very heavy in your crown chakra energy, okay? But I feel like because of past situations and experiences, that kind of stops you from taking that leap, okay? So in the obstacle position, we've got 8 of coins, and you see how she's she's got like a gaggle of geese above her. There's like all these thorns and stuff. She's like tied up with all these thorns, and it's like she's got a boo-boo on her foot, right? So I feel like it's, in a sense, for you guys, it's just like no matter what step I take, I still fuck myself over or something like that, right? It's or I still get hurt, I still get wounded. It's like when it's like I'm just getting this. You want to go for an afternoon walk or something, and then you trip and fall in a fucking prickle bush or something. Or do you know what I mean? It's just like you think you're doing what it is that you should be doing, but it just, I feel like this backfiring kind of energy, okay? Well, this could be someone around you as well. It could be someone monitoring your steps and trying to trip you up, okay? That came through in the fire reading, actually. It was this real snaky kind of energy around them. Nine of Swords, where's this coming from? I'm going to get another one on that one, guys. Nine of Swords. Thank you. 8 of Wands. Okay, so this could be a level of communication. Do you know what? I'm just gonna, bear with me, guys. I feel like I need some more. Okay, just give me 2 seconds. Okay, sorry about that. Makes the picture a little bit clearer, but there's still an aspect of like a mist, right? God, I felt speechless in the water sign reading too. Maybe this is a continuation. Maybe you've got water in your chart as well. But it's like, I feel like this is a sense of homeness, of finding, of having that level of love and comfort and security, right? I feel like no matter what it is or who it is that you try and go towards or put your energy into, you still end up feeling a sense of loss and grief, okay? There is a need for you to go within, okay? Just sit down with yourself, settle in, and just listen. Ask yourself a question and then wait for the answer, okay? More often than not, like your higher self will know that the question you're going to ask, and by the time you haven't even finished asking the question, the answer will come through, okay? Some other questions take a little bit longer for the answers to come through to you, but trust that the answer is always within you, okay? You could be thinking, like, what do I do? Like, how do I talk? Like, how do I, it's like, I don't know what to say to them, right? It could be a situation in the past where you were connected with someone, things kind of went pear-shaped, but there's still that yearning, like that missing kind of feeling, right? I feel like you've been in your head about it. This doesn't have to be love either, guys. It can just be with work as well, or your other situations in your life. I feel like there is a need to communicate something. I feel like I'm hearing they're not you. They are not you. Oh jeez, this got heavy really quickly, guys. Okay, why? I thought this was going to be softer, but all right. Yeah, I just feel like I'm hearing you want something you can't have, or you don't feel like you can have it, or you feel like it's over. You know, you feel like there's no coming back from it. With that loss and that reversal of fortune, you could have felt like a specific person or a specific job or a situation was for you, right? But then in the blink of an eye, it was just like, wow, apparently not, right? And there's just that feeling of just this emptiness, like there's just this void, right? And I feel like no matter what it is that you try and do or try and accomplish, or how you choose to move forward, you still feel this sense of emptiness, this void inside of you, okay? But I think that's why it's important for you to go inside within yourself with the Hermit card here, the Hermit card, and find that what is the reason of that feeling within, okay? Because you can't go out and fill the void with drugs and alcohol and sex and rock and roll and fucking any other thing that you want to try and stuff the hole with, right? It's got to be, it's an emotional, it'll be an emotional aspect or trigger or trauma or something that you need to go within and heal, okay? Or start taking those steps to heal, okay? I feel like you need to, like in your obstacle position, there's 8 of coins, 4 of swords, and temperance. So I feel like this is a time, or you haven't given yourself the necessary rest and relaxation that is needed for you to continue forward, okay? Patience as well. I feel like someone could be really impatient for things to happen or things to get going. Things will happen in divine timing, in its right order. Sometimes we will manifest things and try and call things in, but it won't come unless we are ready, unless we have aligned into that energetic vibration, okay? So patience will be needed for that. We got, sorry, I know this has been all over, guys, but that's what this is what this energy feels like. It feels all over the place, okay? So I'm going to chop and change and where I'm guided to. Where's this going? You've got Four of Wands and the Hermit. Okay, so it's 1111, angel number. Okay, you could be seeing that a lot. But it's also, it's the home, it's the marriage, right? It's the stability, it's a loving partnership. It's like a divine counterpart kind of thing. It's your soul, your spiritual spouse, okay? And it's, I'm hearing like my guiding light, or there's light in my life when you're around, or like something like that. But what I feel with this is that you've got to learn to be your own guiding light, okay? So it's good to have other people around you who can kind of hold a candle up and be like, yo, I'll come this way, you know. But at the end of the day, it's up to you to light your own candle and to follow that inner flame, that inner spark, okay? You can't rely on other people to make those decisions for you. You can't rely on other people to make you happy. One, that's too much expectation on them, and two, you're only setting yourself up for disappointment, if that makes sense, right? So if you hold no expectations of that, you can hold those expectations of yourself. This is what I expect from myself. This is what I'm going to do for myself. All that kind of thing, it needs to come back to you. Okay. Let's clarify. Hey, let's see if we can get anything else. There is a heavy emphasis with you guys on finding that love, that match for you. There could be someone in your energy now that you have been thinking about lately and wondering if it's worth taking a leap of faith towards. You might be picturing, you could be picturing like a happy family kind of dynamic with them, where you can sense how, you can sense how fantastic and loving and warm and nurturing it could be. Or that is what you're manifesting, okay? You're manifesting that that type of situation. Sorry guys, I'm gonna have a sip. There's something about finding that inner strength as well, guys. Like I mentioned the warrior card earlier, okay? It's sorry guys, I lost it. It's finding that inner strength to fight, okay? Five of Cups and the Strength card. Hangman, yeah. So I think there's a need to release, okay? And like I mentioned earlier with the learning of the lessons, okay? So there is, people be put on your path for you to grow and to learn the lesson, okay? It's up to you guys, because it's different with everybody. You've got to understand what that lesson is. It's seeing it from a different perspective. See how he's purposely put himself in this position, right? It's like all the blood rushes to his head, but there's the enlightenment, okay? So if you're standing upright, it's like it's like seeing things with blinders on is what I'm seeing, right? So it's just like, yeah, you're just seeing the world from this perspective, right? You take the blinders off and you've got all of this around you, right? Seven of Cups and the Ten of Coins. Six of Wands. And the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. So there is Okay, so there is a slow moving energy around this, okay? Whether that be with you, learning and understanding yourself or other people around you, or this could be somebody else who is going through this, okay? And wanting, I'm hearing doing things the right way. The Knight of Pentacles is slow, but it is guaranteed at the end of the day, okay? And it's not going to happen overnight either. It is a process. But with the Six of Wands, it is victory, it is success, okay? It's that celebratory feeling. It's like there's been so many different options in front of you, and you've had a taste of, I'm getting just like a buffet. So like you try a bit of this, you try a bit of that, and you try a bit of that, right? And it's like none of them have been up to your standard of what you like. And it's like you've had a couple of bites, right? And then because you've been eating the spoon, you're full, and there's another plate over here that you haven't tried, but you're just so full, and you're just like, I can't do it anymore, like I can't fit any more in, right? But it's like it's that plate that this is such a weird description, but it's like it's that plate that will just spark your taste buds, okay? That's what I feel with that. It's so weird. So it's like just one more bite, right? Okay, the Fool and the Ten of Cups. Hierophant. Okay, so this could be sorry guys, this is sorry for the silence. For someone, there is a level of like a higher level commitment, right? So the Four of Wands and the Hierophant, Ten of Cups, that's all loving, family, marital contracts, right? And crowning you is the Fool, the Ten of Cups, and the Hierophant. So someone is heavily thinking of this aspect, or it's I'm just getting that, when's it my turn again, right? I feel like with this, when your thoughts are enveloped with this kind of thing, you need to release as well. So it's all well and good for you to manifest and to envision and to imagine and to dream, right? But you still need to release it so the energy can go out to the universe and work on bringing it back to you. Sometimes we get so obsessed and so wrapped up in the outcomes of things and what we want to happen, and it's not going to turn out in the way that we want it, okay? There needs to be that room for detachment. We need to learn to emotionally detach from a specific outcome so that we are open to receive in any kind of form that it wants to come back in, okay? I feel like with the Hierophant here as well, it's more about elevating yourself spiritually. There's like I feel like there's this need to tap in more to yourself, okay? Maybe you're not in the right, so your manifestations will come in when you're at a specific point, okay? I feel like maybe you do need to it's just that heavy energy of going within. Nine of Swords, Eight of Wands, Seven of Wands, Eight of Cups, Ten of Wands. Okay. So there could have been something that you have put an end to in the past. It wasn't what it was cracked up to be, or you weren't getting what you wanted out of the situation, okay? And sometimes if this is in a relationship or connection type sense, you will be guided to cut things off and to move on so that you guys can do your both individual growing, Okay, so we each have a journey and a path to take. We each have different lessons and different things to go through. Okay, so this could be a sense where you both had to go your separate ways so that you can learn on your own, because we all have a different mission here on this earth. Okay, but it's like I feel like it was burdening you to a point where you couldn't do anything. You found a nice comfy spot on the floor and you stayed there. Okay, but again, it's that inner strength, that inner warrior to get up and to keep moving forward at that time and seeing the situation from a different perspective. Okay, this could be in a job aspect as well, like what it is, what did you learn while you were there. Maybe it was what you wanted at the time, and you went through and you did it, but all this shit kind of happened and you're just like, what the fuck am I doing here, basically. Okay, but you wouldn't have got that job, you wouldn't have been put in that situation if you weren't meant to learn something from it. Okay, but I feel like you're starting to understand more about these types of situations, right? You're starting to look at things a lot more deeper, with a lot more perspective and understanding. I feel like you're more like, okay, you're getting that clarity, like, I see why I had to go here, I see why I had to meet this person, right? That's kind of what it feels like. And I think after going through all those things, it's like you know what it is you don't want, and you know what it is you do want, right? And if you don't know what it is you do want, be specific, right? The universe can't send you your manifestations if you're all over the place with what it is that you want. Okay. Eight of Coins, Four of Swords, and Temperance. Okay, I'm pretty sure I just saw, did one flip over? Yeah. I'm pretty sure I saw the Magician flip out. Oh yeah, we did. So the Magician, that's your manifestations. Okay, so your manifestations might be, fuck me, and then the Fool as well, and then the Ace of Swords. Okay. Right, so I feel like okay, I feel like there needs to be like an energy shift or something, right? So Magician, Fool, and the Ace of Swords in the obstacle position. It's like maybe you feel like your manifestations aren't coming in as quick as you like, right? But the Temperance card, that's that patience. There's a leap of faith. There's an action that needs to be taken, but there's also a truth that needs to be seen. Okay, this could be your own truth. It could be you speaking truth to yourself. You know, sometimes we can be a little bit naive and gullible when it comes to our own lives, right? But it's not about being harsh or judgmental towards yourself either. It's about acknowledging the truth of yourself. You know, even those darker, not so great aspects of ourselves, those little triggers, those emotional outbursts, that kind of thing. It's being kind and compassionate towards yourself as you go through these changes. Okay, I feel like there is a change here, or there's a change that is wanting to come in, or there is a need for the change. Okay, and I feel like it's more of what do you want. Okay, and I know I can see here that there's just this longing for love, but it's like, do you love yourself? Okay, it's, do you love yourself fully, wholly, completely, despite everything? Okay, despite what you've been through, despite what you're going through, despite where you're going, despite, you know, if you got pimples on your face or you got a bit of a lumpy body, right? We're all unique and different in our own way, and we need to learn to love every aspect of ourselves, no matter how good, bad, or fugly we think they are, okay? It is still us. It is still you. All right? And I think that is you. It's an acknowledgement of yourself. You won't find the love that you want or desire without pouring that love into yourself first. When you can show the universe that you are capable of loving who you are fully, that's when the universe will bring you someone in to match that, okay? It's like love yourself like you are, how do I put that? It's like the love that you, it's like, I feel this yearning just to pour, just to love somebody. I've got so much love to give. I just want somebody come here and let me love you, right? But in this sense, it's like you need to do that for yourself. It's just like, come here and let me love myself, okay? Okay. Four of Wands and the Hermit. We got the Six of Swords, the Devil, and the Queen of Wands. Okay, so for this energy, guys, I feel like there's movement, okay? There is positive forward movement. That whole self-love energy I was talking about before this Queen of Wands popped out, that like it's a fire, excuse me, energy, but it's you. This is the most independent, confident, and sexiest queen in the deck, okay? So I feel like that is what you need to embody. There could be something creative that you need to start doing or that you've put on the back burner as well. When we tap into that feminine aspect of ourselves, which is the creativity, right? Well, then it shows on the outside. That is a form of self-love, okay? Is doing what it is that we love. With the Devil energy in the middle, I feel like there will be just little inconveniences that will try and hinder you from moving forward and from growing, or just from being who you are, or what it is that you want to accomplish. All right, I feel like it could even be your own little self-sabotaging behaviors or mindset. You know, that little voice in the back of your head that's just like, you know, there's no point you doing that. Nothing's going to come from it, right? Don't fucking listen to that voice. That voice is a little shit, okay? It's only there to discourage you. It's there to stop you, and it's there to put fear into you. So when that little voice pops up and it's just like, you're never going to amount to anything, you're going to be like, you know what? Maybe I'm not going to amount to anything in your world, but in my world I am. That kind of thing, all right? So it's learning to change your thought process, your thought patterns, okay? I know a lot of the time it's so easy when that little voice comes through that is so fucking negative, and it's just, I'm feeling like a harrowing kind of feeling, right? It's a lot of the times we would succumb to that, be like, yeah, you're right, like I'm a worthless piece of shit, right? Well, that's not how we're supposed to talk to ourselves. We're supposed to talk to ourselves with love and kindness, with truth, okay? Being genuine, right? It's not it's like it's a trick of the mind. We can allow ourselves, we can reprogram our mind, we can change our thought pattern, right? So if you want to be able to do that, so if a negative thought was to come through, straight away you've got to be on that and turning it into something positive, okay? For an example, if you want to go for a run or a jog or something, and then maybe you haven't done it in a while and you're just like, yeah, I'm going to go for a run, and then that little voice is just like, run? can't even fucking walk fast, you know, that kind of thing. And then it's to turn it around and be like, you know what, I haven't run in a while, but I'm going to give it my best go. That kind of thing, right? So as soon as we start listening to that devilish negative energy, our whole energy shifts, and we allow that to succeed. We allow the negative voices to succeed, and it will keep us stuck, right? And then we'll end up feeling like shit about ourselves. Okay, so when you can learn to turn it around, like flip it on its fucking ass, you can be like, yeah, fuck no, I got this. Okay, does that make sense? I feel like that could be it, guys. It wasn't as long as what the other readings were, but I feel like the main theme of this is that self-love, love of self, okay? When you least expect it, love will find you. Okay, we're going to finish up with the Crystal Healing Oracle deck, guys. Okay, which I've done in all the other ones as well. They've been quite interesting. There have been instances where they've popped out, or like the same card has popped out in multiple readings, okay? So let's see what we get with you guys. My Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius Funky Fruit Loop fam. Okay? Alright. Alright, Spirit guys. What do my air signs need to know at this time? On the table. Thank you. Soul retrieval. Middle world. Yeah. It's that going within and finding what it is that lights you up, what it is that makes you happy, okay? What it is that makes you who you are. It's going back and finding those missing fragments of your soul, bringing them back and incorporating them into your life now, into your everyday life, okay? Going within in a world. Can you see that? Going within, guys. Right? You go in to retrieve your soul from past lives, from past situations, past connections. Okay? Oh, no way. Rejuvenation. This came out in the fire sign reading and the water sign reading, and now this. Okay? And you saw me shuffle. And then teacher, wolf. Okay, so everything that you have been through, the situations that you've been put in, the lessons that you have learned, you can now take that ancient wisdom and that understanding, and you can take that with you on your next journey, like your next step, your next path, right? Or yet fucking next leg of your journey. You can teach other people, right? So it's like sometimes we will go through things and then we will express ourselves, and it's like we let them know what we went through, so then they can try and not make the same mistake, right? It's like sometimes oh my gosh, okay, so sometimes we, especially light workers and earth angels, right, where we put in just fucking treacherous, I can't even say the word, situations, and just like a string of bad luck, or just scenarios that can really crush the soul, right? And it's from their learning and their understanding and their spiritual evolution and growth that they can pass forward on to others, right? Because it's not meant for everyone to lead such a I'm just hearing clusterfuck. Okay, so it's not in everybody's soul contract to experience that in this lifetime, okay? But for others, it's in their soul contract to go through that, so then they can teach others. Okay? I kind of want to get one more. There's one more. Thank you. Dance, rattle, boulder, opal. I'm hearing dance with life. Okay, maybe like in your soul retrieval, maybe maybe in a past life you were a dancer, or you like to dance. Dancing and movement, it shifts the energy. Okay, it shifts your vibration. You just dance at home, put on a tune, and do, like, I boogie when I'm cooking dinner, or I do my meal prep, right? So like, it's having I'm hearing dance like no one's watching, right? It's you got to shake it up. Okay. All right, fam. I'm going to go ahead and leave that there. I hope this resonated for you. Please like and comment if you like this reading. It's a form of energetic transfer, okay? And if you feel you like these types of readings with the, not just the whole collective reading, but the elements, let me know, okay? And eventually I'll get on to doing the individual zodiacs, okay? So I'll do one for Libra, one for Gemini, one for Aquarius, but that's in my manifestation stage, okay? So, all right, my funky Fruit Loops, I'm going to go ahead and leave it there, and I will see you all in my next one. Hooroo!